Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't the usual VDRL round we have here. It is the 1,000 subscribers race. So thank you all so much for making this happen. Thank you, Martin, as well for making this happen. But I'm joined in the combox. Sadly, Nadto won't be with us because he is racing, and that'll be interesting. But Yoshi is joining me in the combox. How are you doing, Yoshi?
I'm doing well, actually. Yeah, this is extraordinary. 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. 2 weeks ago, we reached 1,000 members on Discord. Now we reached 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. This league is growing, and it's growing fast.
It definitely is, and that's what's really, really good about this league and positive. And I'm sure many people throughout the stream will be joining along who haven't joined this league at all. So advertisement will definitely be strong. But we've got 20 seconds before we get going in Monza. Now, Yoshi, Monza is an interesting track, but if people aren't going to take this one seriously, I'm sure it can make it a lot better.
Yes, it is going to make it a lot better because the race has been reduced to 19 laps. Up to date now, so it was going to be 27 laps, now it's 19 laps. But yeah, the tempo of speed, as the circuit's called, we're going to see a lot of cars going very fast, but the rundown's 10-1 on the first lap. Who knows what's going to happen?
And also, will they make turn one, or will they all just completely plaster?
I feel like I expect some people to go off into the runoff or into the grass, so we'll see.
It'll make it chaotic, that's for sure. So, obviously, we can't remind ourselves of last time, can we? Max fan, welcome along. How are we doing? Yeah, we can't remind ourselves of last time because there was no last time, was there? It was 1,000 as you get it in one go, sadly. Or no, not sadly, thankfully. Thankfully, you get that in one go as we're about to start our qualifying session as well. Let's see what Nedzo can do because we have put a lot of faith into him, but if he does scuff this one up, and I'm sure he's listening as well, ooh, he's in for a treat when he comes back into the combox. Now, Max, we've had our predictions come predictions for us. So I'm going to, oh, look at this. Kevin's in there as well, back in his original car. I want to say Kevin Van Dijk, pole position.
Yeah. I can see Kevin on pole as well, but I would love to see Ned's up there. Apparently, he said to me he has practiced this track, other times. So, as you might know, in the Zambot race, in the 1,000 Discord race, he got disqualified, and I'll tell you what, he was actually annoyed. He didn't join the conflicts. He didn't even join the conflicts after the race. He was so annoyed. So hopefully he can get redemption. Roll behind you in the commentary box, Ned. So good luck if you're listening.
I'm sure he's eager to get back in that car. Now, Kevin Van Dijk we're on board with now. Can he put it onto pole position out here? He is a famous driver in the actual rounds of VDRL Season 10. Now, will he be able to do it here for just the 1,000 subscriber race? Well, that's the interesting part as well. Finishing Hart is his teammate as well there. So no more Tiaz Korsman after just a break for him now. G-Man Gaming as well, who used to race the Mercedes, is up in the Ferraris. Lots of different moves here. But yeah, Nedso, he is the one we're looking forward to seeing. Jan and also Jay Mawson, welcome along to the stream. I'd love to know all your predictions into the chat. Please do put them down as well. And there'll be plenty of points for advertising due to this race as well. But Yoshi, this is going to be a good race, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of like heads round through Les Mode 2. Let's see what you can do better this time. So last time, Kevin was a DNF in the 1,000 Discord member race. He's side by side with one of the RBs, and I think that might be Rimas, or is it Nedso? I think it is. It's Nedso. He's alongside him now. So Nedso, just look at Kevin Van Dijk's car, leaving him with a gap as he exits the Scaria and heads through what I'm calling Parabolica. I know it's called different, but it's famous known as Parabolica.
It definitely doesn't matter to him, does it, at all?
No.
It's Nedso. He's not putting up with anything at all. But we've only got 16 drivers in this, actually. I was expecting a few more as well. Maybe some joining for the race, who knows, actually. But, well, I don't even know what to say because there are so many skilled drivers on this, and maybe some drivers on here who are waiting to join our rounds as well. Kevin Van Dijk locking up the fronts a bit there, but still going to go perfect. That's it, squealing those tyres as well out of the second turn there. Yanke has said Kevin, then both of them. Boomers. Oh, I forgot about both.
Oh, that's bold.
I forgot about both.
For example, in the other special race we did 2 weeks ago, Boaty could be up there, but Boaty had a good result. He got lucky because Kevin Van Dijk, Toro, all the big names were out. In that privilege. Those tomorrow today, I don't see his name in there. He is pushing the second Lesmo, Kevin Van Dijk on a lap at the moment.
Well, let's see. Let's see what. Yeah, definitely. Let's see what it. As I believe I'm back now.
We apologise for Will's mic cutting off. If Kevin Alex goes laptop, what happened to your mic there?
I was changing Wi-Fi. I was changing Wi-Fi just because it's, for me it's laggy, but it's fine. It'll get going soon. Anyway, Remus, the driver we're on board with now. Nedzo 119, and look at that, even beaten by the White Panther 119.011 there. So Nedzo putting in a strong time, but there are only 2 drivers so far. Invalidates a lap time there from Remus as well. Who else? Who's on an outlap? There's the Ferrari's on that. Look at that, straight through these 2 here. Froby at 119 on the dot there. And who else are we on? Lad, what an incredible name for a Williams driver. Lad is in P11 on an outlap. Poly Trump is another one, coming back driver. Boaty and Werner. That's, well, Max Fanner said Poly Trump, coming back driver, and Boaty and then Werner. So let's see what they can do. YB, another, he's a commentator, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He was our pit reporter for 3 weeks ago. He is out on track and on the medium compound tyre. So on a different set of tyres to the rest of them, I don't think that's going to make any difference because there is now 19 laps, not 27.
That's true, but let's see what these guys can do as well. The tyre pressures also are going to be quite key depending on how well people want to go for qualifying. Froby is actually a pretty quick driver in the VDRL rounds. I have to keep going back to rounds and fun race, I think, because, well, he's stuck in front so far. Obviously, we're waiting to hear from Kevin Van Dijk. He's in the pit lane, so he obviously gave up. Either he's doing a last to first, which will be interesting to see if he will. But, I mean, Froby's never seemed to disappoint him and the team either.
That's true, but we've still got, well, 12.5 minutes to go left for qualifying. Do have a bit of traffic on this Sky chicane. Probably more to stand up their lap, but Kevin Lake is on track. They want to get higher up on the grid. I mean, this is not a championship round. This is for a giveaway if they win today, I think. So, hold on, we're going to need full time. 189.7 for the Ferrari. Can't pronounce his name. Need to learn that.
I'm going to say Kuma. I'm going to say Kuma because that was a surname that sounded a bit more easier. But the Ferrari puts himself to the top of the tables already. Froby is also going to try and do the same where he can. But yet he's still waiting. Poly Trump here is trying to go for a lap time. He's now coming out to Ascari, the last corner here. Let's see what he can do on a lap as well. This isn't an outlap for him. No, it's not. It's an actual racing lap. So here he comes out up to the line. What's this going to be for him? Will it be the top 10? No, into the pit lane he goes. So he backs out. Kevin Van Dijk back on track, as you were saying. Yoshi, and now he's coming along the start finish straight. Kevin Van Dijk, he could be the driver to put himself into pole position out here now. But here he comes across the line, and we're now going to start his lap here, coming down along the straight into turn 1. He's going to try and do as late break as he can without locking up the car. He does that well. No, he probably locks up the car. They're shaking the car left and right, but still getting it perfectly. Back on the throttle, harsh. And now absolutely booting it through turns 3. Now, let's see what he can do, actually, because, I mean, will he try and do a last and first, or will he take it seriously and try to go to the top of the tables? Would he want that giveaway? And that giveaway will be revealed at the end by... Actually, I don't know what the giveaway is.
No idea. It's some. I think it's like a setup thing. That's where it's probably. I'm not sure, though.
It probably is a setup, so that's what all the drivers are fighting for, and also just for the general win as well. Kevin Van Dijk now pulling all of his DRS and battery. Well, actually, he's on 19% there, so he's quite low. Now coming through, and no, invalidates his lap time there, and that's him completely scuffed. But the White Panther in the Williams, the lad's teammate, is really trying to push that car to the limits as well. He's on an outlap. Actually, no, he's on an outlap, so therefore he's not on a lap yet. But, look at this, come back after this and now I can barely speak. Kevin Van Dijk is still yet to set a lap time, so Yoshi, I mean, there's still 10 minutes to go left of the session, but could he, I don't know if he'd try and stick it on pole position or if he's going to try and wait at the back.
Well, that corner we saw him go off, that is a high chance to get a lap time to do, because that is kind of we want to go race line for a Ascari chicane, but he's struggling out there, but Look at the top three, 13 1,000 seconds separate in the top three. It's so close, but Kevin Van Dijk needs to do a lap time, 10 minutes to go, but and that's the first, and he wins. It would surprise me. We'd love to see it though.
Can do the impossible, I'm sure. Nothing is impossible unless you put your heart to it, you know. So you got to keep going. The White Panther is also going to keep going as well alongside. Now sector 2 is coming through now, really trying to use maximize all of the runoff there as well, and he's almost off track, and he touched the grass and then goes off track. All 4 tyres are off. Now G-Man now along the start finish straight, he's the one to keep an eye on to see if he can bring himself. He's currently 4th fastest. You know, he's a 10th actually off pole position, so still a bit off there, but he can find that somewhere. I'm sure he can as well. His teammate though, well, that's the other bit, his teammate's up at the top, so Ferrari are going well at all, but nothing counts towards construction, my god, constructors. Gosh, I'll let you talk for a bit. God.
Yeah, so this is not a championship round, so this is not going to affect the championship at all. G-Man heading for the second Lesmo. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been back. So G-Man heading through into the second Lesmo now. As he goes 320, 330 kilometers now, you get high speeds down here. Goes up to 340. Will he do what Kevin Van Dijk did? He doesn't. Pelman sector, it's looking strong. Only a 10th of a bit back on his teammate. Top 4 so everybody at 10th over a second. Now heading down into the switch before the parabolica. We'll see what he's up to. Let's find out. In for the final corner. 180, 987 to beat. Can he do it? Down to 10th. Oh, I don't think so. Well, third fast, 119.006. 8,000 on the second back. Look at that gap.
And that is crazy. And look at that, Remus up to the top of the tables at 118.7. Remus, we know with sure would be a fast driver. Our last year Constructors winner Constructors, thank God I said it at that time, was up to the top of the tables now here in Monza for the fun race. Kevin Van Dijk, though, up to the line now. Let's see what he can do. He's a driver who we think is going to get pole position out here alongside Boaty. Boaty is on an outlap, so he's just going to get going now, which is insane. Maybe he's trying to go, but lock up once again from Kevin Van Dijk. Let's see what he can do through purple sector, if he can get a purple sector 1 as well. He's really trying to push that car through it. What's Nedso doing? Well, he's P7 at the moment. Pretty good for P7 actually. Yeah. Considering he's amongst all the other drivers in the actual championship. Now here he comes into the chicane. I didn't see if he had improved on that one. Poli Trump up. He's gone second there, and that is a great lap. And someone has been off in front of Kevin Van Dijk. Now I don't think that affected anyone. No. Right, so we see if now Kevin Van Dijk will lose his lap time here, which he did last time. So here he comes now up to the chicane. Now will he invalidate it? Yes, he will. Again, he will validate it. I mean, you would have thought he would have got the memo the first time, but Boaty is on a lap here, and Kevin Van Dijk has completely scuffed his lap. Keeps on doing it now, and really, time is clicking, and it's going to go down even more. Now, Boaty is on through the chicane. He was actually quite tight there, but still purple sector 1 there from him, actually, and he goes over the curb, and wow, I'm surprised he didn't validate that lap there. Because of how strict the track limits on this game. Really trying to fight the car this time, and that car is not looking strong with him, that's for sure, isn't he, Yoshi?
No, his fuel, he's on low fuel. Obviously, he's gone for a little fuel, like you can see his fuel like flashing red, which means his fuel is low. But through the sky chicane, doesn't invalidate a lap, so everyone's doing fine apart from Ken Van Dijk, so he's struggling. Most drivers are still in the pit lane. We saw Noah McLaren going P4, Werner into P3, and Polly Trump into P2. Boaty now across the final corner. He'll cross the line. It's 118.409. Goes fast overall. That's a good lap.
And we know he was going to be the driver to try and beat as well. Barney, his teammate, is going to try and do this as well. But what happened to the Ferraris? They've dropped down from P6 all the way to P8 as well, which has not gone well at all. But Kevin Van Dijk gently taking that corner. You could hear. I was going to say, he literally well, I think he braked a bit actually as well, just to ensure he didn't make it.
He might be on a warm-up lap. He's got 40 hours back, so he might be on a warm-up lap. Yeah. He might go for it again, but the tyre's not at their best capacity right now.
Well, he's not low fuel either, so he's going to be slightly heavier than both he was. No, into the pit. So it looks like that will be Kevin Van Dijk for today at the back of the grid. And if we were to come Monza for a natural round, that could really spark it up as well for qualifying. Considering that Red Bull need to be up the top in order to do something for the constructors, but Ferrari are doing it. Look at that, almost into the back there. The Williams goes, but saving it there. Osman, lad, a 5-second time penalty. Grid penalty. Even worse from Werner. So what happened there? We'll find out another time. A crash.
Weird.
Then that doesn't make sense. Osman is on an outlet. Botti is still out on track. Now Botti, I can only imagine, will be coming to the pit lane actually. So
it's no fuel mode,
yeah. So he'll be done. But Osman really trying to push that car to limits. He's on an outlap, so there's no point in really screaming the tyres yet and saving for the actual race lap. But it's now all quiet on track, I have to say now, Yoshi.
Yeah, 4 minutes to go. Actually, as soon as you say that, we've got a car coming out on track. That would be Murphy coming out on track. So it's still quiet, but we might see multiple cars coming out on track. Multiple cars have been put in for majority of the session. Will we see coming out on track again? I don't know. He's tried 3 laps. Yeah, you get like 3 sets of softs, so he might be done. Or he might have to do a lap on an old set off.
Probably. I think that's him done. His teammate is P12 at the moment, so not looking strong for Red Bull at all this round. But I'm saying that we've still got a race to go, Yoshi. So plenty of time for drivers to improve as well. But look at this. Now the track is flooding now.
We're on track. We're on track now. Finale is now on track. That's it so far from the pit lane. Osman is 9,000 seconds down the first sector, and he takes a little bit too much, and that's way too slow coming out of the chicane. This lap might be done. It's no second split though.
And he is trying to push that car to the limits as well. Osman has, well, he's always, I think he was always in the Mercedes, so he's always been with those guys. But let's see what he can do as well. Now, he comes along to the Scurry chicane, so let's see if he validates that. No, purple, sector 2 there from him. So Osman could be on for a good lap now, actually, after downing him there from that first chicane. Wasn't sure if he was going to get faster, but he could be up for maybe a top 5. Let's see what he can do as he comes around the Parabolica. Let's see if he gets himself to the top of the tables with all the other drivers following out, because there's only 2 minutes 15 left of the session to go. Into the pits, and that's risky, because I thought he would actually improve them.
It was up only by 4 minutes on the second. It was barely up. So I think he was like, okay, I'm not going to improve. Kevin is on track. Ned's back on track. Everyone's come back on track apart from Roby. I think he's still independent, and Osman, obviously. So everyone on track bar those 2. I doubt we're going to see Osman again. We might.
Well, Martin, if we can go on to Nedzo, we'd love to see what Nedzo can do and take the mick out of his driving for whatever he does.
I mean, goes on our lap, so...
even on the outlap, we can take it. But when he gets into a lap, we'll go on to him. Now, Werner is a driver who is on the lap, though, but he is down his time, 6/10. No, who was that? No, this is Remus. Remus has improved, though. He's purple sector 2. Remus would actually set one of the quickest times. Boti's going to be watching his... Well, he can't be doing it because he's out on track, but he's going to be hearing... looking on the screen of what times what Remus can do as he comes now into the Sky chicane. Let's see if he can improve or invalidate like Kevin Van Dijk has done. 2 tenths up on his lap, purple sector 2. He's really flying this time now. He's only got the Parabolica to go. Let's see what he can do. Hopefully he will manage to secure pole position here for Monza Fun Race. Well, here comes now. He's only got 1 corner to do it in. He won't mess this one up at all. Perfect turning in, accelerating now up to the line. Where else is going to put him? Will it be the top of the tables? It will. It's a 118.240, and Nedzo is going to try and come up for a starting lap as well. But Botti is going to see this. He's going to be punching himself. But keep an eye. Kevin Van Dijk is also on the lap time as well. Will he invalidate that one? But Nedzo, oh God, if he even will get past his lap. He comes now into turn 1. Traffic in front of him, but it's not going to affect him too much as well. Looking up, misses the apex completely. What is he doing? He might as well retire at this point. I mean, Yoshi, it's...
He's on our lap.
He is on a lap. If Martin can get up to Kevin Van Dijk,
here we go.
actually.
This might be on it.
And here he comes now to the line. What's this going to put him? Will it be to top? This session is done. Here he comes now. And will it be?
Oh!
It's not his third fastest. And Boaty is still on a... He's gone for a lap time. YB pulled over to let his teammate through. Nedzo Racing is still trying to go and push for his lap time. Whether he can do it or not, well, that's the other question. I didn't see what his time up was on the Sector 2, but he's coming up to the end of Sector 2 soon now. So he's down as... Yeah, there we go. So it's not...
Yeah, he needs to come in. Yeah, that's not going to do anything.
So sadly, I think he's got to come join us in the comebacks. He's 13th fastest, I'm afraid. So we expected top 3 from him, but now he sadly didn't reach it. So...
well, he might improve. Let's see.
Well, he's got a race to do.
He's sitting next to the car ahead.
If you're new to this and you're wondering why we're bullying Nedzo, he is a commentator.
He's down. He didn't improve.
He is a commentator. Oti though, Oti up to the top of the tables, Remus second, and his teammate Barney third. We missed that completely. McLaren having a lovely day. Walk through in the park, especially from those two. But Boaty, our pole sitter, will the lad do it? I don't think he will because he's got a 5-place grid penalty. So there we go. Boaty, our pole sitter, and we know he was a quick driver. But Yoshi, this is going to be a good race, I think.
A 10.5 from the top 2. A second separates the top 11 in this field. But Nedzo, 13th. Come on, we expected better from you, man.
You are 1.4 seconds off the
Seconds
pace
off.
That is just... Nedzo, you may as well just watch.
What's in the contracts now, mate?
Oh yeah, I was going to say you may as well watch at this point because they're too quick, I'm afraid. I hope he's watching. No, he is. I think he is watching. Well, said he made a mistake at the start of my lap and couldn't get the time back.
And then my 12.
That's what the other drivers say. Boaty is the top of the tables now after getting pole position. Remus second, third goes to Barney, fourth, probably Trump there. Fifth is Kevin Van Dijk, sixth Werner, seventh Froby, eighth Lad, but he's got a 5-place grid penalty. Actually, I don't know if 13th. So 13th, yeah. Ninth will be Kumar, 10th G-Man, 11th the White Panther, 12th finishing Hart as I look onto the stream. 13th, oh god, it's Nedzo.
13th Nedzo.
14th Osman, 15th the Murphy, and 16th YB. Another commentator here as well. So we've got 2 commentators in this race.
In the back of the field.
At the back of the field, proving their.
I mean, I'll probably worse if I was out there.
I can't. Yeah, to be fair, I can't speak. I probably would have been plumb last and taken out Nedzo in the process. But Yoshi, here we go. We're about to get racing, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Will Nedzo make it through Town 1? That's the main question.
Will Nedzo, if we go through F1 points, will Nedzo score points? That's the question.
I mean, if this was a championship around top 20, get points, but if he doesn't retire, I'll be happy for him, because last time he retired, he got disqualified, actually. If he makes it to the checkered flag, that's enough for me. So he did well.
Fair enough. We will be talking to him in Monaco next Friday, so do come along to that one. Streaming will be at God, what was it? 7 o'clock. 7:45.
Yeah, because qualifying for Brazil, sprint qualifying.
Oh, of course, yeah. 7:45. Join in then on Friday when we will have some awesome racing action for the actual VDRL season 10. And Tiaz Korsman, I think, is our championship leader at the moment, isn't he?
I don't know. I think Kevin's still ahead by 30 points.
Okay, so that's really spiced up the championship, but Red Bull, I'm sure, are at the top of the standings. But we'll get further on that next Friday in Monaco, which will be a chaotic race. I'm convinced that'll be a chaotic race. But all the other drivers have been getting ready up, and the ticker is already going. We are ready for the 1,000 subscriber race here for VDRL. One light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. This last light's going to be go here for the 1,000 subscriber race in Monza. Boaty sets us off, but he's got Remus on the inside of him as well. Now as they all head into turn 1, let's see what they can do. 3 wide there, and that looks like Kevin Van Dijk's getting a tap. And there's another one, that's Kevin Van Dijk, who's gone round now. He's dropped to the back, and even from his qualifying, he's gone all the way down to the back getting tagged. But Remus goes to the top of the table. Boaty getting in behind now. Pony Trump is also going to try and join in, but Yoshi, that looked like a horrible crash. As I think we lost Yoshi. Is he here?
Fishing hard for ignoring yellow flags to roll down slide, but Neto up to 9th. He made the first corner. That's good stuff. Everyone on the medium copper tyre, apart from both, is on the hard compound tyre. But Kevin Dyke down to 13th. He might be a bit annoyed at that, but again, this is not a championship race, but he would like to be up there. As header into the Scarish King. Will Kevin Dyke actually get a warning for that? I don't think he will for that one time round. It looks a bit. Now, on the right, he almost went off the track there at the Scarish Chicane. But it's Williams that still leads into the Parabolica.
It is a McLaren hunt at the moment and seeing what they can do, but that is Poli trying to look for a move as well. The returning driver is also back here for VDRL. Remus at 1:23.1 there, so fastest lap, obviously you get that for the starting, but look at that, the train on a slipstream is working, almost going 3 wide now, but Remus covers that inside line, locking up completely. Now Poli almost looks into going to the back of Boaty there, but no, sits back and waits for that opportunity. There will be plenty of opportunity. I don't know, actually they will be pitting, won't they?
No, but 2 guys in pit lane, Lad and the Murphys, so they had front wing damage. Neto down to 10th. Good. Oh wait, never mind. Down the inside. He gets ahead of this guy, and now his next target is Roby, but G-Man now as well. Yeah, that's because Murphy is down, but Kembele is in 12th. He is moving back on up. He's kicking next target.
He's definitely missing out sadly, Kevin Van Dijk. Let's see what he can do, if he can try and bring himself back up to the top. But here he comes now, and Nedzo has just got past finishing Hart there, or is he fighting with G-Man? I don't know that one.
Again.
And Neto is getting over to, but look at this on the front though, the fight, Boaty and also Remus. Boaty looking for that move, but no, just waiting. But the more he tries to make that move and forces it off the racing line, will allow Poli Trump to try and come through more and more and more. But here he comes now. DRS wide open, Boaty at 1:21.5. Now the DRS has kicked in, he's gone round the outside, and Remus may drop 2 positions. And look at that, coming up from Poli Trump. Trump as well, but Barney is also trying to look. McLaren's trying to be strong out here as well. Remember that it's not a proper race.
Oh, Kevin
Van Dijk is off straight away, and there's that front wing damage, Yoshi.
No.
No, it doesn't look.
No, it's good. He might just miss the first corner completely. I'm not sure what happened there.
He's having a horrible race.
No, he's not, yeah.
Hey, finishing Hart though, looking for a move and forcing G-Man, I think I'm assuming, yeah, G-Man off track. Nezo amongst a big fight here as well. Nezo for the outside, going for the switchback. Will it do it? No, he won't. He's just going to sit back and wait for that DRS opportunity to come, because that will be any minute now. Now also finishing Hart, looking like that's going to the back there of Nezo, but Nezo was a bit late on that DRS opening there, so obviously it hasn't changed anything at the moment. Trying to scare a move there to G-Man, but not going to work at all. So let's see what he can do. Finishing Hart, really trying to push that car to the limit as well. Poli Trump is trying to get up to the top of the tables. Boaty will lead us, but the DRS train will kick in once again because Remus has now got DRS on Boaty. Boaty's going to try and weave down the start finish straight, but it probably won't be enough for him either. Remus is trying to look for a dive, and there's a late line down to the inside, and also from and he forces them off there, almost there. And Poli Trump going around for the outside still. Onto the grass he goes, and also Barney's going to try and join this as well around the outside of Poli Trump. And will he make that move done? Side by side action. It's still going to be 2 cars, cars now as well. Big fighting between those two at the moment. Remus for the inside line now, still fighting between those two, making contact, going for the switchback. He goes off track and through goes Poli Trump there. And will he allow also Barney to go through as well? Well, that's the other bit, and no, Remus slots ahead. Well, managed to keep in front of by the White Panther is going to be joining in this fight alongside Werner as well, and I'm sure Werner's teammate is going to join as well. But let's see what else the DRS opportunity can bring for us. Nothing along here, nothing into the Ascari, because, well, Yoshi, if you send a move into the Ascari, you've got to be pretty stupid.
Yellow flag might have been YB. Our other commentator is down, I think. No, it might have been
front wing damage. Front wing damage.
Osman is out as well. He just goes in here. Front wing damage.
if he's ghosted, it means he has disconnected from.
Yeah, he's lost front wing, and he goes off. The discouraged Kane. He needs to come into the pits now. That's not good for him. But Booty still leads here on lap 5 on 19. He won in Zandvoort in the last special race. Can he do it again? As Trom tries to go down the inside. I think quite off. He's had a spin, and he's down. He's going down to 7th, maybe 8th place. No, he just keeps 7th. As Nedzo gets head of finish. Oh, hello. Nedzo down the inside.
Nedzo's having a bit of a tussle now. Kevin Van Dijk round the outside, and he's done it this time. Nedzo's going to try and put up a good fight, but no, off he goes. Kevin Van Dijk, even though he's gone off from turn 1, has now got the advantage to try and run off ahead. He's got the faster pace. He's already done Nedzo. He's got G-Man now in his sights as well. He wants to try and bring himself to the top, but he needs a safety car either to get up to the top of the table to at least have a chance. But Boaty's still our leader out here. Remus, after getting spun round there at turn 1, is not looking good for him at all. But now Barney is going to try and catch up. There's a bit of a gap there. What happened to Barney? Oh, that was the one that he crashed with Werner. Okay, so the White Panther moves up into 3rd position there, and Barney is going to try and catch up to Werner where he can. But Holy Trump is onto the back of Boaty. Boaty has not got the pressure anymore of Remus, but he has got Holy Trump, and Holy Trump is a quick driver now as he uses the DRS. Well, it's about to open now along start finish straight, and he will get this move done. Boaty won't try and fight this one because he knows that the DRS is way more powerful, but he could, and wait, he's just going to have to wait, I'm afraid, as well. The Panther and Werner still looking, and Barney also looking, but no moves will be happening from the front 5, should I say, Yoshi.
Yeah, front 5 is front 5. DRS train, Square Root just got outside the DRS train. He's just bouncing out there, but we'll see what it does. Little knock up there from, I think, Werner or the White Panther in the Williams. But yeah, so Trump actually has put in the lead, but OT with DRS advantage coming on, it's not as big as the start finish straight. But can he make the move down, moving for DRS? He does, and with DRS now active, he will now clear ahead of him.
Well, he can try and do what he wants. Remember, there's another straight to come along, but also Werner looking onto the back of White Panther. That move was looking there, but it's still no, and that's going to allow Barney to try and look on Werner now as well. Werner has got pressure from obviously Barney and maybe Froby as well if he's joining in the pack as well. But Holy Trump now is going to try and, well, obviously Boaty's going to try and run off. This DRS, I don't know if he will manage to get past him or not. He's going to use his ERS, he's going to use his DOS as well now as it gets open along the start finish straight. Let's see what he can do. Will it be a late lunge into turn 1 ahead of Boaty? Boaty may cover this one. No, he's not, and still Boaty leads us along here with a huge lockout. The outside goes to Werner though, the White Panther covering the inside. Now swiping across, not allowing Werner to come through. Barney's going to try and join in that fight as well. But yeah, he's onto the back of Werner like a rash, isn't he, Yoshi?
Yeah, as Nedzo is now just falling back of the field, finishes hard, gets ahead of him. Nedzo is just falling down. He's down to 12th now.
So, Nedzo's, he's not in a race, is he?
No, he's not having it. No.
Well, he's had a bad race so far, and he's almost, well, trying to look on the sister car there of finishing hard. He's having having to defend off a commentator as well, but the commentator sadly in F1 points would not be scoring, but they're going to try on the outside. Werner goes on the White Panther. That'd be risky if he tried to play that off, and it's actually ruined him off the racing line a bit because now the White Panther has run off. But let's see what Boaty and Poly Trump has done as well, what the gap is between those two. Look, he probably will get this move done along here now. He is definitely close enough with both that DRS opportunity just before the Sky chicane. Now, Poly Trump up across the start finish straight, DRS wide open now, and let's see what he can do. It's going to get really close between those two. Will it be a late lunge for 3? And no, I don't think it will be. Boaty still leads us again, lap 8 out of 19, and really, well, the laps are coming down more and more, and look at that, that exit off turn 2 there is really caught up. Boaty, well, Yoshi, Boaty's definitely getting caught up with this pressure, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not going to take because from ERS battery 8%. He's using it before the straight. And we have more trials coming to the pits. We have Werner, I think, to P8, to FIFA 12 now pitting. So that puts Nedzo to 7 yet to pit, but they do go to press up hard. but Tyra is more of this air 6% race, but both here with a 6% gap now. It's going down, but Rob isn't, doing much battery as I expected. Be 20% on the XW Sky Skip. Both got 75%. So he's got plenty of battery for him to bet.
Well, he's gone up to 34. He's just recharging it now, and that's why Boaty is running off ahead. And really, I don't see this move coming either again. So Boaty's still leading us now. He's on the hardcore advantage. He's going to stay out a bit later than Holy Trump if he was to pit. And I'm sure it's probably a mandatory pit stop in this race, considering your tyres probably can't last the whole length. But look at that, Holy Trump. No, not getting closer. He can maybe. No, he's not even in the DRS range, Holy Trump. So far, looking like Boaty has managed to go. But Kevin Van Dijk, who we haven't been talking about for a while, is P6 at the moment, and he's pitting as well. Will it be a quick pit stop from him? Nedzo is going to pass everyone through here, but he's just going to drop it again after he comes to his pit lane. For the first time, we can say Nedzo is in the top 3 for now, and let's see if he can manage to keep that up. Yet to pit, and so well, the front 3 are yet to pit. So next lap will probably be Holy Trump into the pit lane, as that gap from him to Boaty is still too far. But look, around the outside, Remus tries to go there on Froby closing the door, but still it's just it's not working out well for Remus after that one spin and incident. And down the inside goes G-Man onto the lad closes the door, swirling those rears as well as they go through the ghosted who's that they're going through?
That's Osman, yeah.
Is that Osman? It was Mercedes. So go right. He's going to fight again. Pushed completely off onto the track. A dirty move there from the lad. G-Man is not going to be happy with that one whatsoever. Now he's going to try and catch up to him again and see if he can try and force the lad into an error. But G-Man misses the apex completely there. It's not looking well for those two. But here we go. Another fight here. Froby and Kumar. Kumar is looking for this fight as well to overtake Remus. Remus is ahead this time. He's going to try and catch up to the White Panther. Remus is having a slow redemption, but still, we've got 9 laps left to go. Holy Trump into the pit lane. There we go. What we expected onto the hard compound tyres. And Boaty, well, he will probably win soon. Nedzo second, obviously, but he's yet to pit. And really, at this point, he will be dropping so far down. It's going to affect him more and more and more and more. Werner, though, is going to try and catch up to Holy Trump, but still, the front 3, well, minus Nedzo, the front 3 would probably be the finishing positions.
Right, okay, so because Boaty's got 19 gap from Nenty, if Boaty can get another 3-second gap, he has a 3 pit stop window. He used 21 seconds to a pit stop, 22 seconds. Both, not really, Nedzo's on 90.5. I've got a feeling he's going to get a 3 pit stop anyway because Nedzo needs to pit. Well, we know Osman is not racing. He has pit, but same time with the 10 seconds if the corner cuts in. So I don't know what's going on there, but Nedzo will need to pit.
They'll probably be through turn 1 and completely running through that one, not even bothering with the chicanes, which I was expecting to fair this race. It isn't happening as much as I expected, but Nedzo is possibly going to be pitting. He's not even pitting this lap, is he?
Well, I'll have a look. Came through the parabolic car. He'll need to, because he's been on the top of 9 laps now.
Yeah, something like
but a pit. No, he's not.
No, he's not.
No, lap.
I think we're going to see a last lap Nedzo pit. Last lap Lando. Last lap Nedzo. This time, I think after he will pit, it's already got a second up from him there. And Barney has got the DRS on Werner now this time. Kevin Van Dijk, quick lap time, but there we go, down the inside. Barney slots himself ahead. And McLaren looking strong once again. His teammate in the lead, but Boaty into P4 as well. Remus trying to catch up to Kevin Van Dijk, who set the fast start. Now, we didn't see that move happen actually earlier, but Kevin Van Dijk is absolutely flying, isn't he, Yoshi?
He is, he's 7 days at the moment. Throughout all the hard, that's where he's next targets the White Panther. He's got Remus behind him as well, so Kevin needs to stand, but also needs to attack at the same time, kind of. So we'll see where he goes though. It's quicker though, but Win might be off, but Podium might be off as well. He's down to 7.
No, the White Panther, actually the Black Panther, the White Panther is trying to set up to Werner here, who we're on board with now. Now Nedzo he hasn't. He's come around the parabolic, and now he's got Trump right behind him. So his podium chances, I think, are gone.
And so staying out again.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to pit, or probably pit at all this race. And claim he's got a huge flex that he did not. But yeah, it's not working well at all there for Kevin Van Dijk as well. But well, he's coming up more and more and more. But he's got the White Panther. He's got to try and capture the Polly Trump. Has got Neto as well into his sights as well. So that's the other bit. If that will happen, that move. Now, Kevin overtook Tiaz. I wasn't there, Will. Tiaz. Polly Trump there trying to fight there with who were we with? Barney. No, wasn't. Who are we on board with? We're on board with. Oh, no, sorry, this is Ned. This is Neto. God, I was confused who we were on board with. But there we go. The move on Neto. Neto's already gone down one position. Barney is the next driver to come through. I think after Neto loses one more position outside the podium, he will pit. He's left it too late.
He's going to go up to P12 13 anyway. So if he's 1, 3, yeah, he'll drop down to at least 15.
Which is his, well, which I'm sure he's not hoping for, but
he's off!
There we go. And Neto has a snap the rear, and off the parabolic completely goes off there. And now he
hit out.
Finally.
That could have been a crash.
I was going to say, he probably snapped that rear. If you saw it, he probably snapped it. And now, that was the tyre saying, Neto, hit me right now, as he was so desperate. Proby there gets past Kumar, and that's a, DRS move there.
Not quite on for Neto, eh?
A switchback possibly going from Kumar there. Contact between those two as well. But let's see if he can try and make that move done. No, he's going to try and wait behind now. Kumar is, I think he's on, looks like he's on control because of the sharp movements he's making. But Kumar is really trying to catch up to him where he can. But Froby, who set the quickest lap time earlier, is run off the road now. Kevin Van Dijk still trying to set after the White Panther. He's now joined this one. He had a huge gap, and now it's brought it down to such a short one of 0.2. And let's see when will he get this move done? As well, and it's a snap there from him through the Ascari chicanes there, and that's not gone well at all for him. But has that affected him? No, it hasn't. Not one bit. And it's got Werner, who's possibly going to get done by two drivers. But Polly Trump is going to try and overtake Boaty. But remember, Polly Trump, if you can see, Martin, their penalties, and that is Boaty there on the inside, there, side by side now, and still one no. Polly Trump has done it, and he's run off ahead, and that's some good effort there from him. But yeah, Martin, if the penalties, I'd love to see 3 seconds there. So Polly Trump basically is out of it at this point, and Boaty is up to the top. Kevin Van Dijk though trying to catch up to Werner, and also Werner, the White Panther, there we go, he's got past Werner, and Werner's going to go around the outside now into the chicane. Will he make that move around? Kevin Van Dijk joins in, he's going around the outside, and it doesn't look like White Panther saw him there, so Kevin Van Dijk backs out, and look at that, the White Panther goes a bit deep there. Is he going to allow Kevin Van Dijk? No, it's going to allow Werner back through though, back to P4. It's a fight for P4, and look at this McLaren, P2 and P3 really working well together there, but let's see what these guys can do. DRS opportunity now. Werner's going to drop, maybe, just maybe. Will he keep that position? No. The White Panther goes through. Will Kevin Van Dijk take that opportunity as well? No. He's just going to try and fight his way through, and almost making contact with Werner there as well. And the White Panther runs up ahead. But will it be for long with this DRS opportunity? And was that Kevin Van Dijk who has made that move? It looks like Werner let him through there actually. As well, Boaty and Polly Trump also trying to fight along. He's got DRS opportunity. He's going to make this move now, and he regains the lead here on lap 15. Boaty retakes the lead here. But I want to see what Kevin Van Dijk can do on the White Panther, and he's done it straight down the inside and using, made it look so easy, didn't he? And also the Werner goes through as well, and almost going to the back there, making almost, I think they tap wheels there, the White Panther, but still didn't make that move done, and sliding his rears, and really he's dropping back further and further and further. As well, Remus though is joined in this one as well, and he's right onto the back of the White Panther. Will he get that move done, the White Panther? No, White Panther runs off ahead this time. And also Werner still trying to catch up to Kevin Van Dijk, but Kevin Van Dijk has got his eyes set on the podium with Barney there. But that gap is a 6-second gap, so really in the space of 4 laps, it's unpredictable, is it?
Well, it's unpredictable, yeah. But you know what else unpredictable? Ned's on the wrong tyre, I think.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Not compound tyre, mate.
He's 12th, and over the curb there goes the lad, and that's actually going to allow Nedzo to try and catch up even more. Will he get past the lad as well? Fighting there, the lad having an absolute squirmer of his wheels there, but still yet to make that move done. We'll get it done. Now, dear opportunity, almost going into the backfield. Jesus Christ. Boaty 119.3 has got the fastest lap, and Nedzo definitely was careful on that one. Froby onto the back of Kumar. These two have been battling for a while. Kumar goes a bit deep there as well. And the fastest line was obviously going to Kumar especially, but the DRS opportunity will work in favour for Froby as he goes on the outside. And he's done it with ease as well. Kevin Van Dijk is still leading that pack, but Werner, that gap is dropping further and further back. The White Panther, is he in the mirrors? I don't think he is. But 5.9 the gap is now. Barney will be feeling the pressure, but Yoshi, I can't see it happening.
I can't see it happening as well. I don't think Kevin... Oh, he's gone a bit too quick, but all we can do now is keep P4. We'll see though, because Werner is still in DRS range and Kevin's losing time to Barney. But Barney needs to run 2 tenths of a second to get in lead P2 as well. So that, you need to look out for that. As Lads comes into the pit on another medium compound tyre.
Well, we saw fighting earlier, didn't we? We saw his wheels screaming as well, which allowed us to get in. So Neto's back up to 11th now. He was at 50th after doing a late one and was onto the softs. The softs are coming in handy for him. Werner this time is going to try and catch up to Kevin Van Dijk, but look at that, Kevin Van Dijk has ran off ahead. Doesn't even need DRS and has already run off ahead as well. 2 laps to go left in the scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen, and the winner will get a special giveaway here for VDRL as well. But Kevin Van Dijk is still trying to set his hopes up to get a podium against Barney. But look at this, it's getting even closer, Werner. But still, I bet you will not be enough, that's for sure. And who's this? This is Remus on board with. Nedzo back on board with again now. Let's see what Nedzo can do. Well, 10th place, a possible points for Nedzo. He's close, isn't he? No, he doesn't. No. That's gone. I'm afraid that move there's gone. And we haven't had your predictions through in the chat and your thoughts on the race as well. So please do put into the chats as well. We'd love to read them. We've both got, I don't know if you've just got the stream open, but we've both got access to, which is perfect. Yeah, so we'd like to run through what you guys are saying to keep it all alive. But Nedzo is really trying to catch up to G-Man. Well, that's the question. Will Nedzo get past G-Man? Put your thoughts into the chat and where Nedzo will finish. Almost got off. He ran over the curb, but it didn't work out well for him now. Still trying to get back onto the throttle as much as he can. But Barney is 4 seconds away, by the way, from pole jump. So that hope from him is gone, I'm afraid. Which really is not going to play in his favour at all. Nedzo is still trying to catch up to G-Man, and I'm sure, actually I don't know.
G-Man's got 3 second penalty, so he'll get 10 if he's taking 3 seconds off G-Man. So Nedzo, if we're looking at it from an F1 point of view, you get points for 10. So Nedzo could win for a top 10 finish.
It definitely could be. Max fan, we are at Monaco next week for the VDRL Season 10. As we now look for a move this time, Nedzo is going to try and make a move this time round the outside, getting the slipstream, and he will get a move done. But will G-Man fight this position? He sure will. And if we can get the TV cameras on this one, because he now looks at contacts made with Nedzo. But he, to be fair, respectfully, G-Man gets his foot on the throttle and allows Nedzo to go through. And G-Man will try and fight that position back. He's getting even closer, goes the other way, and Nedzo wants him off track. Nedzo should be disqualified for this completely. And if I was G-Man, I would have taken Nedzo out by now. That was a completely wrong move there. And Nedzo, well, that is all shame to Nedzo of that one. We were allowing him to get quicker, but this one, that was too far.
I was expecting now to run the last lap now. Supposed to restart the last lap. And so the first 20 seconds lap in Osman. He's done.
G-Man just got past him there, and now he's really trying to run away as well. But let's keep an eye on our leader, who will be winning the special prize as well. He now comes through the first chicane. He's just completed sector 1. He's only got one more sector to go. And what a drive it's been from Boaty. He put himself onto pole position, had the issues from Remus, from Kevin, and now from Bodie Trump, but he has managed it so well with his strategy. He has only got a couple of corners to go, the Ascari chicanes, and then the Parabolica, and that will be him, the winner here. But with Bodie Trump, a returning driver, can we see him possibly for the upcoming rounds as well? But Boaty through the Ascari chicanes, he's just got to take it easy at this point. He's got no pressure with, especially with Bodie Trump with a 3-second time penalty as well. But Barney is not looking strong at all. Sadly, he will have to, well, he'll be happy with the P3 finish, but it won't be enough. McLarens will be happy with this round though. Boaty rounds the Parabolica. He comes up to the line. Boaty is weaving across and he's won here the Monza 1000 subscriber race here in Italy. And Bodie Trump comes across in second. Barney here for third. And that rounds McLarens, which has done a great job. Kevin Van Dijk, after getting spun round in lap 1, is up to P4. And with an awesome comeback, Werner P5 there. And the White Panther, who sadly has dropped back quite a bit there from Werner, is P6. P7 is, well, after... Actually, what happened there? There was a penalty, I think, from someone. Remus. It was. So Remus has gone up to 6th. This side-by-side action finishing hard, making contact there. And G-Man has also got something to hold up against Nedzo after this, that's for sure. And Nedzo, I don't know if I want to say he is in the top 10 because G-Man's got 6 seconds of time penalty as well. The lad now will be one of the last couple of drivers to come through as well. Now here he comes up to the line. Now the lad has got 6 second time penalty, but it's not going to affect it. Actually, it will, because the Murphy will come through hopefully soon. Yeah. There we go. 13 goes him, and YB now up to the line. And he is the last driver to cross the line. There we go. Boaty, our winner out here, and I'm sure you guys were predicting that one as well. Not the White Panther was not happy. He's gone. The White Panther as well. But what a race that was, and we have now got the interviews. The famous interviews will be coming up, but we have got to announce the final classification of that race. And look at that, to the top of the table there goes Boaty. But our race winner is Boaty. Fastest lap goes to Boaty. Driver of the day goes to Kevin Van Dijk. But there we go. Boaty, our race winner here for the 1,000 subscribers. And can we just say, in behalf of the commentary team, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. We couldn't have done it without you guys. And we really hope we can achieve another milestone with you as well. Bodie Trump in P2. P3 goes to Barney, just rounding out the top 3. P4, Kevin Van Dijk after an amazing comeback. 5th, Werner. 6th, Remus. 7th, Froby. 8th, the White Panther. 9th, Kumar. 10th, Nedzo. 50-50 about that one after a crash with G-Man. 14th on track. 11th, G-Man. 12th, finishing Hart. 13th, the Murphy. 14th, Lad. 15th, YB. 16th, Osman, rounding out the grid. Well, that was a race, wasn't it, Yoshi?
Yeah, it was. That was crazy. Boaty did an example. He's done it again for the second time in a fun events race. He'll be happy when we speak to him.
Nedzo's just put into the thing, he was pushing so hard that his pedals went out of alignment.
Nedzo's in the interview room. Wonder if we can talk to him.
We'll have to serve him. Well, I'm sure Kevin Van Dijk will serve and meet him. But we will be heading over now to the well, actually, none of the drivers are there yet. But we'll be heading down to the interviews now, so we'll see you in a bit. Right, so what a race we've had, and so far we've had 2 of the drivers who are not on the podium are here, but we have had one of them, and our race winner is here as well. So I think we'll start with our race winner just because the others haven't joined. Whether they will join as well. Will they? Probably Trump has joined now, or Barney.
Yeah.
We will see in a minute. I don't know if he will. Okay. But we'll start with Bodie Trump. Probably Trump, that was a hell of a race from you. I mean, you were getting closer and closer. And well, I'm sure that that moment between you and Boaty as he came out the pit lane, well, that must have been quite tense for you.
Yeah, it was. But as soon as I saw him leaving the pits, I said, I'm not gonna win this. He's on the mediums, I'm on the hards. So yeah, GG for him. He did a good stretch.
Well, a great race from you as well. I mean, talk us through the first lap because that was just absolute drama, but you managed to stay ahead of that one as well.
Yeah, it was absolute drama. I saw Kevin coming from the inside, spinning out. I said, wow. Thank God I avoided that. So yeah, this on this track is always avoiding the first corner at the race start.
Congratulations, Peter. Yoshi, any questions from you?
Nope. Just brilliant racing. So congratulations on P3.
All right, so P2 there, we've heard from Pony Trump. Now we're going to P3 has joined us. Barney, you just missed out, sadly, of that second position, almost getting a McLaren 1-2. I mean, that must have been tense for the last couple of laps.
Yeah, I tried to be catch the P2, but sadly I lost the grip. So yeah.
I mean, it was a hell of a race from you as well. You were really trying to catch up. Well, all the fights you were having as well. Were you convinced you were going to get a podium?
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
I thought I would be a little bit worse, but I'm happy with P3.
Well, that was perfect from you. Yoshi, any questions from you?
Nope. Can't think of anything.
Just two famous questions. So congratulations, P3 Barney. But our winner, Boaty, you're back up to the top of the tables. This time it's not in the championship. It's in a 1,000 subscriber, and you are our winner. So congratulations. Talk us through that race as well. That must have been a hell of a race from you.
Yeah, it was a pretty interesting race. It was fun with the battling with the top three. And yeah, I was hoping for a no safety car because of the strategy I choose. It could have been a different situation now, but I enjoyed it. It was a bit of a chaos in the, I don't know, maybe lap 5 or I don't know when Remus spun or yeah. And yeah, it's a really shame it's not a championship race again, but I'm happy with this also.
Well, hopefully we'll be seeing you next Friday in Monaco. I mean, will you be there?
It depends if my wheel will be fixed because I need to send it back tomorrow. So we will see.
Fair enough. Hopefully we will see you down there in Monaco with a hectic race on that one. Yoshi, any questions from you for Boaty?
You didn't, Danford. You've done it again, Boaty. I feel like you could win a race in the championship race. Do you feel like you can do that this season?
Yeah, I have big hopes for 2 tracks, and yeah, I will just do my best, make no mistakes, and hopefully it will happen.
Going on from that one, I remember in Miami, that was a strong race from you, Boaty, as well. Just missing out sadly of, I think, of an incident. So Boaty's definitely got the pace, and we'll see him hopefully on Friday. But that rounds our race. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and congratulations to our top 3 here. But we will see you on Friday at 7:45 because of the sprint qualifying in Brazil for the actual F1. But until then, hope you all have a great night. So good evening.